Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. One of your haters just got their wings. They finally received all the negative energy they kept putting out. Let's get right into it. One of your haters just got their wings. All that negative energy that they have been putting out has now returned back to them, and they're not able to withstand it. They're not able to take the measure of damage that they tried to cause for you. Everything they put you through, they're going through right at this particular moment. All the negativity they tried to make you embrace, to try to make you have to cope with, to try to make you have to experience. Now it's their turn. It's their time. But it's not their time to shine. It's their time to realize they shouldn't have done to you what they did. They had a lot of chances to not be that kind of person. They had a lot of opportunities to change their ways. They decided not to do that. They decided to continue on the path of destruction. They decided to continue on with being an evil person. And now all that is going to come right back to them. They may have thought that nothing would happen because of it. They may have thought that there wouldn't be any repercussions for their actions, but we all know that's not the case. What you put out, you will most definitely, without a doubt, be receiving that negative energy. And it's unfortunate that people choose to behave this way. It's very unfortunate that people choose to be evil. There's plenty of things that you can do with your life. You can be the type of person that just leaves people alone. You can be the type of person that just doesn't bother others. But there are people who don't feel the need that that's what they have to do. There's something in them, something pushing them, something forcing them, something making them behave the way they do. And they don't want to put it in check. They don't want to put those demons in check. They don't want to gain any type of counsel, any type of mentorship, any type of self-embetterment. They don't want to do that. They rather stay the rotten version of themselves that they are. They rather stay rotten. They rather live a life where other people don't matter to them like that, where how they treat others is not their concern. Well, they will be concerned when that treatment returns. They will be concerned when that fire burns. They will be concerned because now it's their turn to experience everything that they set out for others to have to deal with. Some people that had to deal with them will go to sleep worrying, wake up worrying. How's it going to work out? How's this going to change? What can I do about this? How can I solve this problem? Pleading out to God, praying to God, asking for a change in their life, asking for this behavior to stop, for this person to get out of their life, for a change to happen so this person can go back to living a normal life. all the things that you had to go through because of this person, all the negativity that they had you deal with. They knew that they weren't being an upright individual. They knew they weren't being a righteous person. They knew that the type of person that they were being was terrible, was awful, was outright devious and demonic. They knew that they were being someone that they would not want to experience. They were treating other people in a way that they themselves wouldn't want to be treated. But because it wasn't them, they could care less. Because they didn't have to deal with it, they could care less. Because it wasn't something they had to experience firsthand, not their problem, not on their radar. They were the one dishing it out, not the one taking that. Well, now it's going to be their turn to take that, take that. It's going to be their turn to have to deal with those types of behaviors. It's going to be their turn to have to take that type of treatment from others, because there are other people out there who are like themselves. They're not the only one. There's more good people and there's also more evil people. Just because one person is extremely evil doesn't make them the only person that's like that. And because they wanted to be extremely evil, now there's going to be some extreme evil coming into their life. There's going to be some extreme negativity coming into their life. There's going to be a massive amount of problems coming into this person's life. It's going to be problem after problem after problem. They're going to be suffering a mass amount of it because that's what they wanted for others. All that's happening is them getting what they put out. This isn't wishing bad on anyone. This is merely counting up the cost of what you had to go through to deal with an individual and just realizing that they got some stuff coming to them. They have exactly what they dished out to others coming to them. Now it's their turn for it to be dished out to them. Will they be able to withstand it? Will they be able to take that? Take that? Will they be able to handle it the way you did? Because there's certain people who are built for certain things to happen because they're going to grow through it. Some people will break once it's their turn. Some people will fold under pressure when it's their turn. Some people seem tough. Some people seem strong. But really, really, they're the total opposite. They're weak. They're not built like that. They're not built mentally tough. They don't have a good heart. They have a rotten heart. See, love is strength. Caring for other people, making sure you treat other people right, that's a strong person. Only a weak person is the type of person that can't do that. And unfortunately, that's who they've shown that they are. So now that they display this type of character, there are going to be some characters that show up in their reality to display that type of character right back. It's a misfortune. It's very unfortunate, but that's what they chose. They didn't choose better like you did. They didn't choose to be a positive person like you did. They didn't choose to walk a righteous path, to walk in the light. They didn't choose to be someone who wasn't a total devil to other people. And the fact that they knew what they were doing, the fact that they enjoyed what they were doing, they liked what they were doing. See, these types of people like inflicting damage onto others because it makes them feel big. And that's why they're really small inside. That's why they're really weak inside. That's why they're really not who they say they are. They're putting on an act, and woe to whoever believes it. It's unfortunate for whoever believes this facade that these types of people will act out. because it's not really who they are. They might play like this, they may act like that, but that's not really who they are. They're seeing who they can get over on with that type of behavior. And whoever falls for it is going to end up being their victim. So now they dished out some things. It's going to be their turn to dish out some things. It's going to be their turn to go through what they put others through. And people like that usually can't take it. People like that usually can't withstand the pressure. They're going to break. They're the type of person that's going to break. They're the type of person that's going to have a mental breakdown, to have a meltdown. All right, they're the type of person that's not going to be able to put up with it mentally, physically, spiritually. There's going to be something that is going to cause them to snap, and it's not going to be in the type of way that a person lashes out. It's going to be the type of snap where they're being lashed out at, and it's what they deserve. It's what they're going to get because that's what they wanted to do to other people. You can't do other people wrong without expecting anything to come back to you because of that. You can't do people wrong who haven't done you anything because you're just going to have repaid to you exactly what you paid out. That payment that you put out to other people is going to come back. That type of energy that you put out to other people is going to come back. So it's very wise to be the type of person that is going to receive something good. It's very wise to be the type of person that puts out something good, because whatever you put out is what you receive. Whatever you put out is what you're going to get back. They put out evil, they're going to be repaid evil. If you put out good, you're going to be repaid twice for what you put out. But when people repay evil for good, woe to them. When people repay evil for good, there's a price to pay for that. When people repay evil for good, they're going to have to go through some stuff, because the powers that be are trying to teach them a lesson. And if they learn that lesson, they're going to come out on top. If they don't, they're going to come out on the bottom. They're going to lose. Pretty wings. They're going to get some pretty wings. All right, so make sure that that's not you. Make sure that you're not the type of person that is going to end up with some pretty wings behind some type of foul, stank, negative, toxic behavior. And there are people who, unfortunately, are addicted to that type of treatment for how they were brought up. And there are people who take advantage of that. There are people who can see that, oh, this person is damaged. I'm going to take advantage of them. Oh, this person has gone through some stuff. I'm going to take them through some more stuff. They're already used to it. So what happens with that is, when people are taken advantage of in that way, when people are dealt with that way, you're really putting yourself in a huge predicament, because you're supposed to see a person like that, and it's an opportunity, if you're aware of it, to try to help that person heal, or to just leave them alone. If you're not the type of person that can help somebody heal, just leave them alone. If you're not the type of person that wants to be a part of somebody's healing process, leave them alone. If you're not the type of person that wants to uplift someone and help someone out and make them into a better person, leave them alone. Because if you further take them in the ringer, if you further do them any damage, then you're going to have a price to pay. Whatever type of damage you inflict on them, whatever type of harm, whatever type of tragedy you take them through, that's exactly what's going to be out there waiting for you. All right, it's going to be out there waiting for you, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's going to be too late at that point. You can't do something that you're not supposed to do and then be like, hey, oh, well, yo, I didn't mean it. No, the damage is done. You did that. You meant that. You caused that. You caused that person sleepless nights. You caused that person trauma. You caused this person to stress. You caused this person bad health issues. You caused this person to lose their job. You caused this person to go through hell. You caused this person to possibly even lose it all, lose some money, lose some finances, lose their business behind your behavior. So when you cause negative things to happen like that for people and you just brush your hands off and be like, okay, there's nothing left. There's no more. I'm out. You may be out, but that negative energy is not going to run out. That person's resources may have run out, but that negative energy is not going to run out. Whatever you did to them is going to be the same thing that's done to you. There's no escaping your universal debt. There's no escaping your karmic debt. There's no escaping your debt to the universe. There's no escaping that. Whatever you do that's not right, it's going to come back. A lot of people think they can get away with treating people any kind of way. Maybe it hasn't caught up with them yet and they think nothing's going to happen to them. How do you know God's not just waiting to see how far you're going to go? And then until he says, this is the end. This is the end of this. I'm stopping this now. I'm putting an end to this. You're not going to be doing this to my children anymore. You're not going to be doing this to my chosen ones anymore. You're not going to be doing this to the people who serve me and believe in me anymore. You're not going to be doing this to good, harmless people anymore. People that don't want any problems, people that don't want to bother people, people that want to be left alone, people that aren't looking for any trouble. You're not going to be able to do this anymore. There's some people, God will let you get away with it because he's just watching to see how close you'll get to the devil and how far away you'll get from him. That's all he's doing. People think they're getting away with stuff. All they're doing is getting further away from God. That's the only thing they're getting away from is God. And the more you act like this, the closer you're getting to the devil. The more you act like this, the closer you're getting to becoming a worse person. The worse you are. And on top of that, it's not just about being a terrible person, but it's about what you do to other people that makes that a bad thing. Because God loves terrible people. There's people out there that aren't the best people. Some of us aren't the best people. And God still loves us. God still loves other people. But the thing is, once you take it a step further to play God in somebody else's life, all right, I see you're this type of person. I'm going to infiltrate. I'm going to manipulate. I'm going to come in. I'm going to cause destruction. And then I'm going to leave. I'm going to come in. I'm going to ruin your life because it's fun for me, because it's a game for me, because this is something that I enjoy. I'm just going to come in, swoop in, F things up, and then I'm out. That's not what life's about. No. That stuff follows you. It's like a stank trail, a spiritual smell, spiritual odor. It travels with you. All the bad things you do, and you continue to do them and you don't change your ways, and you're holding on to that negative energy. You're holding on to that bad demonic spirit when you keep doing wrong to people and you don't change. Your wings are waiting for you. Those pretty wings, they're waiting for you. Maxwell, waiting for you. Pretty wings, waiting for you. All because you find the enjoyment in being a horrible human being. And there's nothing wrong with horrible human beings. There's nothing wrong with horrible people. Our God has love for everybody. But when you don't change your ways, when you continue on being a piece of trash, you end up getting taken out. When you continue to be a piece of trash, your day is coming. Trash day is coming. It's coming. So you might as well stop being a piece of trash. You might as well stop being a horrible person. You might as well stop being a horrible human being and become a divine being. If you're going to get some wings, why don't you pick up your divine wings? Why don't you be a divine being, be a divine person, and be a better person, and stop being a toxic, evil human being out here, and go be a divine being. Don't be a toxic, horrible human being. Be a divine being. God has love for all of us. But when you try to play him in somebody else's life, we're supposed to be like God. But when you think you're God in somebody else's life, and you're going to cause torment, cause animosity, cause stress, cause health problems. There are some people that have been destroyed because of these people, lost weight, not able to be the same person anymore. Gotta go through some type of. We're not just talking about mental. We're talking about some physical healing stages here. Might have some type of organ issue, God forbid, might have some type of stomach problem, God forbid, might have some type of health issues, God forbid, as a result of dealing with this person from the stress. All right, this stress from dealing with toxic people is no joke. It turns you into someone that you've never been before. It really harms your body, and it really destroys your mind, and you lose yourself, and you're never able to go back to being the same person that you were. So they really set out to destroy you. They set out to destroy part of you. They couldn't destroy you totally, but there's a part of you that you'll never get back because of this person. And if they continue on their path, coming into people's lives, doing this to people, their wings are waiting for them. Their wings are waiting for them. And we ain't talking Red Bull. So the one thing that is best for you to do, the one thing that's best for these types of people to do, is to turn from their evil ways. Turn from those evil ways. All right? There's some love for you out there. There's some hope for you out there. There's hope for all of us. All right? But the one thing you can't continue to do is continue to go into people's lives and cause discourse, go into people's lives and cause calamity, cause catastrophe, cause serious problems for people. When you see this person is problem free, you see this person is taking their life to a new height. You see this person is rising in the ranks of life, and you want to knock them down a peg. You want to destroy the positive things that you see them doing for themselves. If you're one of those types of people, your wings are being prepared for you. If you're one of those types of toxic individuals, you're going to get your wings. If you're the type of person that just doesn't care how you treat people, and you go from one person to the next person to the next person, seeking whom you may devour, kill, and destroy, you're rolling with the devil, and you're rolling with demonic forces. You're possessed. You are out for blood. You are a vampire out here spiritually devouring folks. And if you don't turn from your ways, if you don't pick up a righteous path, if you don't become the type of person that doesn't do those kinds of things, your wings are waiting for you. You're going to get your wings. Because what else is there for the type of person that does that? What else is there? You're not repenting. You're not trying to change your ways. You're not trying to become a better person. Anybody can change, but it's up to them. And if they choose not to change, if they choose not to become a different person, they choose not to alter their reality, alter their mind state, become a better person, that's on them. Can't make anybody do it. It's a personal thing. It's something that you have to choose to do. But if you don't choose to do it, you're only hurting yourself. If you don't choose to do it, all that negative energy that you're carrying, it's going to come right back to you. And you never know. Just because you're getting away with it doesn't mean God doesn't see it. Just because you're getting away with it doesn't mean your time's not coming. Everybody's time is coming. When they're out here doing wrong and not doing what they're supposed to do. There's some people out here that's doing right. It's just their time. So with that being said, with the amount of time that we get, which is only the amount of time that we're allotted, and only God knows that, better do the right thing with it. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.